You're listening to the Fairies and Folklore podcast by Renal. I'm dark fantasy author Renal Jansen van Vieren. With nearly a decade of digging around in dusty folklore books, researching creatures of imagination that ignited my curiosity, I'm here to share the folklore in a nutshell and how I reimagined it for my writing in An Origin of the Fae. This is the Fairies and Folklore podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Renal Jansen van Vieren. You can just call me Renal. In today's episode, we're continuing our exploration of the Fae realm. We're continuing our exploration of small, everyday Fae. Today's fairy, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Folklore in a nutshell by Renal. Most fairies with fiery appearances and a tendency to lead nighttime travelers astray are categorized as Will-o'-the-Wisp, which is why there are so many differing names for something that seems to be the same creature. Wisp refers to a piece of straw used as a torch. Corpse candle, hinky punk, foolish fire, these are all names for the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Most of the time, the Will-o'-the-Wisp seems to be someone the person they are leading astray knows, carrying a torch or lamp of some fiery kind. At other times, the Will-o'-the-Wisp is a floating ball of blue flame, thought to be the souls of the deceased. Following the light will get you lost, and, at worst, land you in mortal danger. And now for my interpretation of the Fae in An Origin of the Fae, Will-o'-the-Wisp. As big as a human thumb, blue fire fairies with indistinguishable features chirp and crackle to communicate, can understand all language, and can make themselves understood using glamour. Mischievous, obey dryads and other tree nymphs, love to cause trouble and see what happens, thrive on discord. Solitary Fae, no allegiance to any court, love living in the mortal realm, can be found in Avalon, the Dark Lands, Isle of the Blessed, the Wildwood, and even the in-between. So everywhere in fairy. Cannot be trusted. They do whatever they please and keep no promises, except to the tree nymphs. So if a tree nymph instructed them to lead you to safety, you can follow. As a little bonus, let's look at the translation of Will-o'-the-Wisp into Afrikaans. Waldig. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Fairies and Folklore podcast and that you've learned something new about fairy. Remember that you can get a transcript of this episode in the description. If you're new to the podcast, why not go and grab your free copy of Unseen, the second book in the fairy tale series, on my website, renalthemythmaker.com. Loads of folklore, magic, and danger await. Take care.